So I think in about 10 seconds we should start showing up on YouTube. So anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to VYTALCast. And we have the Modern Camera Guy joining us today. So round of applause for him.
Thank you, thank you.
I also
there we go.
To the chat, I really appreciate those who show up in the chat before we even go live. So, all right. So, do you want to like talk about your channel first, or do you want to talk about like the soundtrack first?
I could talk about my channel. It'll be like a short summary of it.
Yeah. And like,
So,
what got you like into making it, and like, got you into Ruby? Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, my channel started off as a very small reaction channel. I just did the videos often just because I had nothing else to do. But then, as I saw the subscribers growing, I realized that I could become just like a like a main reaction channel. So I started doing more and more videos, and because of that, I'm currently over 12,000 subscribers, which is pretty good.
Oh yeah,
But
dude,
I'm
12's amazing.
yeah, I'm aiming for big. I'm aiming for big. Yeah, so I don't just do like reaction channels. I do gaming videos and like I upload like music and all that. Yeah, yeah, that's basically it. And what inspired me, basically around 2012, 2013 is when reactors were starting to get big, where they were starting to get more noticed on YouTube. So I just thought, hey, maybe I should just join the club.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think that's like around the time like the Fine brothers started getting like famous, and then other people
Oh,
start picking up on the genre. It'd be
yeah, indeed.
nice once like YouTube has the official like reactors like category, you know, for like if you're uploading a video, you know how there's like entertainment, film and animation, gaming. Be nice to see reaction be somewhere on there, but
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Because of that, we have like notable reactors out there.
yeah, like we got Arnold, you, Erin, who can't make it today because she's doing some family stuff, and then like I mean, there's just so many in the Ruby community alone now, and it's really quite amazing. So, and you do reactors compilations, which by the way, I should give you a thank you because that really kind of blew up my channel when I first started doing my reaction videos. I was like, holy crap, I'm like next to
Really?
Murder of Birds and like all that. Yeah, I
I contributed to that? Wow.
Oh yeah, you contributed to that a lot. Like I, uh, let's see. I started with like Volume 3, Episode 10. I think that was my first reaction video ever because I've been doing gaming stuff till then. And then the like a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, someone put you in a compilation video." I'm like, "What?" And so then like I found it, and then so I like liked and commented. Like a lot of people be like, hey, there's that person. But like a lot of people were subscribing to the people in the compilation, and it was like, this is really cool. So yeah, I gotta give you a lot of thanks for like giving my channel like a good outlet right at the beginning.
Yeah,
So
no problem, man.
yeah, sorry, some of the chat was like, oh, apparently Arnold is streaming at the same time.
Yeah, he's streaming the songs of the Volume 4 soundtrack.
Yeah,
Just
I would play the songs, but YouTube and their copyright sometimes is like,
yeah,
which
yeah, yes, indeed.
yeah, you've had a lot of experience with that, haven't you?
Yep, especially with blocks.
Yeah, Volume 4 was hitting a lot of people with blocks, but I think just recently they've come with a roundabout way to fix that. Now they're using TuneCore as like their
Yeah,
claimer. So I think
yeah,
that doesn't block people, instead it just gives ad revenue to Jeff and Rooster Teeth.
yeah. I really don't. I've been the last week and a half. I've been getting hits with claims and all that, but as long as they don't get blocked, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm live. Okay, sorry. I had small interruption. Um, but yeah, as long as like there's no block, claims are more than okay with me.
Absolutely, yeah. So, you ready to talk about the soundtrack?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, what track do you like most so far?
I think with the soundtrack, I'm stuck between two songs, which is like Morning Follows Light and This Life Is Mine.
This Life Is Mine is really
This li-
great.
I'll tell you the truth, I was really expecting This Life Is Mine to the entire song to be this entire like piano string orchestra
Opera.
theme, that opera theme, that it was going to be like what we seen
Vo-
in chapter 6.
yeah, yeah. Like when it hit with those electric guitars, I was like, what
Yeah.
the? I was like, this is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it was like a
yeah.
great showing of like Weiss's rebellion, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, like it's like it was three parts. The first part was the opera part, the second part was the electric guitar, and then the third was just full on well I think it was like rock,
Yeah, yeah. It was definitely like a rock part.
like a rock type, yeah. But I like, to tell you the truth, I really did like the middle part
Hmm.
better, because the way that the music hits with the lyrics just made it sound better.
Yeah, for real. Like that song, just so much. And I see a lot of the chat talking about like morning follows night. Some people are starting to
Oh,
like argue about like was that rap part really needed, and I'm like, yeah, the rap did feel out of place for me.
yeah, it did. Yeah, heard that
Doesn't
too. Like
mean
what?
I don't like the rap part, but it did feel a bit out of place. But yeah. So but Lamar, he's a great rapper, and like was that like his first song since I Burn for Ruby?
Let's see. No, he was
He
in. He did Caffeine.
Oh yeah, Caffeine. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
How
he
could
didn't
I forget
do.
Caffeine? Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
he did no. I don't think he did any songs for volume 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, since Caffeine.
Yeah, it's been a while since he's been in it, but he's really great. Like I love his part in I Burn, and definitely Caffeine. Like Caffeine's just a great song.
So yeah,
Uh,
yeah. But yeah, like Morning Falls Light. I kind of spoiled myself with it when somebody uploaded like a video of anime. I think it was like Anime Expo or Anime Con in Boston,
uh-huh.
and they played a little preview of that song
Oh.
on there. Yeah, but it was like all, it was in the conference room and all that, so it was all echoey and all that. But to
Oh,
hear it, yeah,
and
but to hear
shaky cam.
shake cam and like bzz, bzz, like someone's calling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but with the actual song out, it was better to hear it like from there now, and to hear the whole song, it just was like 10 times better than the echoey one that I had heard.
Oh yeah, like hearing anything from like the official source is always going to be leaked or like filmed versions of it from like someone on a phone. So, like a lot of people like with RTX last year, a lot of people recorded on their phone the Ruby short
Oh yeah,
with her
I
fighting the
yeah,
Harambe Grim,
yeah,
and
no, no, yeah, like no tempting, no tempting. You're not. I just I just swiped that away and just get out of my mind. Just
yeah, it was like, guys, they switched animation programs, and it is not going to look good on a cell phone camera filming a projector screen, and the sound's going to be bad too. Like,
and it was also a work in progress, so it wasn't like the final product.
yeah, and it was just like, guys, no, just wait till Rooster Teeth officially releases it, because you'll enjoy it 1,000 times better than shaky cam, crappy audio version when they were told not to record it. But yeah. So I don't know. Oh, Beatmaster's talking about CT's sad song from Red versus
Oh
Blue.
yeah, forever. Yeah, I have that song.
Yeah, I actually haven't listened to it, so I should get on that. But Morning Follows Night. That song, I think, is more of like a Black Sun song, right?
Believe so. Yeah. Some like Arnold. I was watching Arnold's stream earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking like how people were often calling it like the From Shadows Part 2 and all that, but based on lyrics and all that, it could be a Black Sun thing.
Yeah,
And
I
like,
mean, it could be both ways. I mean, I
I
get to
mean,
see how
yeah,
he sees it as like From Shadows Part 2.
yeah. He also discussed that this, while the song is from chapter 3. He said that's based on also the lyrics, the discussion in it.
Huh.
What was that?
Oh, sorry, Aaron. Aaron texted me.
Okay. Yeah. He said that the lyrics and the discussion that was in those lyrics were based in chapter 11, in the the Blake segment of chapter 11, when they
Yeah,
have
that
that
was
little
when
conversation.
she
Yeah.
chases Ilya, right?
No, that was chapter 9. This is when they
Oh
had
crap.
the aftermath, the
Oh, with
discussion.
Sun injured and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Morning Follows Night was like all the reasons why I shipped Black Sun, and like Sun did some things in Volume 4 that I was like, come on, man, that's not cool. But I really liked the meaning behind the song, and it's a great song. And I also think it's interesting that they do a Black Sun song and then Bumblebee as well. But I think this volume's more like fan service. Well, every volume, I mean, every soundtrack's fan service, but it's great that they're catering to everyone and not just picking sides.
It's absolutely, yeah. All right. So now, do you have a favorite song other than "This Life Is Mine" or like "Morning Follows Night"? Do you have a favorite
Dude,
one?
Armed and Ready. That was like
Um,
on repeat from driving home from work. I was just like, I'm a sucker for like the rock songs in the Ruby soundtracks, and oh, Boop acoustic. That
Group Acoustic, yeah.
that was
Arm,
really
yeah.
great.
Armed and Ready. I would listen to that almost every day after Volume 4 came out.
Yeah, I was too lazy to like scroll over to credits and then like pause when it ends in the credits and scroll back. I was just like, I'll just wait till the actual track's out. I'll enjoy it. So, let's see. A lot of people are talking in the chat like they're still talking
So,
about red versus blue. Come on, I'm just kidding. Nah.
yeah,
Okay, so
so
Verif
yeah.
says it's definitely a reference to Blake and Sun, though one doesn't have to take it in a shipping context. That is true. Um, but I think it's still mostly in a shipping context. Although a lot of people could even take like the parts in Armed and Ready where it's talking about Yang rushing to Blake's side as like not non-shipping context as well. So I could see that.
Well, given that that she still doesn't know where she is, it's that on her journey to find like Ruby, because we all know she's going to Mistral to find Ruby. Maybe on the way,
Yeah,
maybe she
she's
thinks like on the way, she'll find Blake.
yeah she's going to find her Strawberry Sunshine, which is Ruby.
Sunrise.
Yeah, I think he was talking about like the PTSD moments with like remembering when she tried to fight Adam and lost her arm, because it was like, I remember rushing to her side. I will do anything for her, and like this is not a dream. That the scene just repeats within my mind. I'm remembering words in the wrong order, but I'm pretty much giving the same message out. um,
Am I lagging on my end?
you're a little pixelated, but you're not lagging too much.
Ah, man.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens, dude.
Been thinking about getting a new webcam, but like other expenses are got in the way. So one day.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's more just like internet speed than anything right now. Um, are are you going to RTX this year or?
Unfortunately, not. I probably will next year since like since last month I recently acquired a job, so maybe I'll start saving up and
Oh, nice.
go to RTX next year. Yeah.
Yeah, jobs are useful.
Yeah.
I think last year mine was like a mix between like birthday present money and like saved up money from my job. So, um, let's see. The chat says, "Did Home make anyone else cry or just me?"
I
I,
felt that. I felt the need.
dude, I've cried at nearly every song this soundtrack spit out so far. Like, yeah, Home just made me cry because it made me think of like Ruby's speech at the end on the finale.
Yeah. I mean, I felt that too when chapter 12, when I first watched chapter 12, I felt that need right there, especially after the big old fight scene.
Yeah, like just everything's like closing and like there's so many emotions that ran through like that fight scene because you're like, someone's gonna die, someone's gonna die. It's either Crow or
Oh
that moment where everyone's like, Nora just got hit.
no.
Oh, Nora's okay. Oh, thank goodness. Oh no, Ren's in danger. Okay, he's okay. All right. Oh, everyone survived. Good.
Yeah. Like
And
oh man, that brings back memories right there.
I just remember I was watching like the compilation you put up of like everyone watching the finale, and like everyone in unison like freaks out when Nora jumps to save Ren, and everyone's like, Nora. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, everyone's on the
kinda
same page.
It was kind of hard to put that together because I'm all about like putting together the audio, like make sure that all the audio of the video itself is synced.
Oh,
I'm all
dude,
about
that would be such a pain. Like,
That was a
I
pain.
congrats you, congratulate you for like sticking through with that for like every episode that comes out. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I hate syncing up my own
Uh,
audio, but to sync my own audio with like 12 other people, that's something.
Yeah.
Oh, especially
Yeah.
I have to apologize for like when you did my first reaction videos, because I didn't have like the screen on screen, and I had the audio coming out of my TV, which must have meant you had to sync everyone to like mine or something, because you can't cut out the volume episode from me without muting me myself, I think, because I wasn't using headphones in my earlier reaction videos, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad. So
Am I frozen or anything? Because my Skype just it said internet connection problem.
no, you went a little
Okay.
pixelated again, but you're still moving. You have a few frame rate drops, but you're
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
good.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
seeing. I'm
you're
seeing.
you're good.
All right. So yeah. What was I gonna say? Completely forgot.
About the finale.
The
Was it?
finale. Dang it. I'll
It
get
could have
back
been
to
about
it.
the finale or like editing.
Oh yeah,
So-
I was gonna say I wanted to like apologize to the people who are watching of my pixelated stuff right now. So yes, I apologize to all of you. It's just I'm using the
Oh.
integrated webcam on my
I
computer.
actually think on OBS, from what I'm seeing on OBS, you actually look pretty fine. It's just on my actual Skype window, because that's expanded, that I could notice the pixels because they're bigger and all that.
Yeah, it happens every now and then. I'm watching the VYTALCast on my phone, and it showed sometimes of me acting pixelated and all that. So
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, King of Lame's internet like cut out in the middle of VYTALCast, and
ooh,
like it was like half of VYTALCast. Like we had to make it twice as long just because like the first hour was just us trying to get a stable connection with him. So
oh man.
like trust me, you are fine. Like your audio is fine, and like few frame rate drops, that's okay. Like as long as we're still able to communicate and everything, that's all right.
Right. All right, that's good. So let's get back to the soundtrack. Some people were talking about Bad Luck Charm. So let's go to that one.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I started listening to that a little bit more because when they released the first four songs, that was the one I'd kind of like skip over every now and then, because not because I didn't like it, but I skipped over because I wasn't using headphones. I was using a big speaker, and it's like I don't want other people to like give me bad looks. So I'm very self-conscious, especially with like if my mom's at the house. It's like, oh, she would not like this song. So
Because
but
it's all loud and loud with the metal.
well, it's not so much that. It's more like the lyrics, like I only bring you harm, and like I'm a bad luck charm, and like all that. Like she doesn't like negativity in songs, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait till I have a better opportunity, and maybe if I find my headphones. But now that I've listened to it a few times, I actually like it a lot more than just when I've listened to like the first minute and a half. So, how do you like it?
It was I liked it, but it was not like one like if I had to give it like a 1 out of 10, it'd be like a 7.
Yeah, I think that's
7,
fitting.
yeah.
Like I
mean,
have to say,
based
out
on-
of the vocal tracks, it's out on this soundtrack. It's a little on my lower half for me. So, oh, did you what did you think about Like it was the Sacrifice remix, like
Oh,
the two remixes. Have you listened
I
to them?
I I listened a little bit of both the remixes, but I listened to a little bit more of Sacrifice, and oh man, I honestly, whoa, I was like I'm mixed right there.
Yeah, I think the remix for that one is a little less fitting than like the remix. Like it was really weird to tell like what they were trying to do with it because in was it volume 3 or volume 2 when they did the main theme remixes. Hold on, I'm just gonna look at my Ruby.
I
Our
think it was
it was either volume 2 or volume 3.
think it was like volume 2. They started doing the remixes.
Yeah, okay, let's see. I have volume 2 pulled up on my phone.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's volume 2 when they did the remixes for with James Ladino. And I really liked those remixes and it was like obvious they were trying to change it up to be like a magical girl anime theme song. And then it seems like with this volume the remix is were trying to be more like old school retro video games, but with Sacrifice it just didn't feel like it was fitting.
Yeah, it did not fit at all.
I May Fall was still pretty good.
It was, yeah, definitely. It's always a good song. It and with the remix, it's a little bit like less enthusiastic for me, but it was still a good song in the end too.
Yeah, I mean, I May Fall, I think I liked it more just because, one, that song's just emotional for me. Two, I could tell what they were trying to do with it. Whereas Sacrifice was like, really like, okay, what are they trying to go a retro video game style on this? Or are they trying to be more like a little dubsteppy? Like, it was a little hard for me. Still liked it, but it was like, someone please tell me what he's trying to do with this song.
I would have gone with a and like an acoustic boop, but instead we got wait, the boop for the volume 4 was acoustic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I could have gone with that better more than the remixes.
yeah, I really liked the acoustic boot more than the
Yeah,
remixes, but acoustic's always like really nice to listen to because it's without all
yeah.
the basses and all that. And
Yeah, I have the acoustic of "This Will Be the Day."
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
that
good
one.
one.
I have. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I actually did a poll about a few months ago about which song would anybody want to hear in the Volume 4 soundtrack. Like 85% of them preferred the acoustic boop, and we got it.
Nice. What were the other choices?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Like they
It's
lost
kind
by
of
such
hard.
a small margin. Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, no, Boop is like such a fan favorite song, and I've had a lot of fun experiences with that song back before Volume 3 even came out. I I was driving through my town to like visit a friend, and I saw this girl that was wearing the Boop shirt. And by the way, like it is rare to find anyone who likes Ruby in Utah. Like unless you were at Comic Con, good luck finding anyone who's heard of it. But to find someone actually wearing the shirt, and I was listening to the Volume 2 soundtrack on CD in my car, and because my car doesn't have air conditioning, I had all the windows rolled down, and I listened to music with volume pretty loud, and Boop just happened to be playing, and I saw the girl like hear the music as I passed, and her eyes just went wide, and she was like looking around like, where's the song of my people playing from? It was awesome. I'm like, man, I wish I could pull over and just say hello, but that's creepy, and I'm a little late to meet my friends, so I did not. So, but it's a great song.
It is a good song, yeah.
It,
I don't usually see any other people wherever I go like wearing anything Ruby related.
yeah, like half my
Like
wardrobe now is like Rooster Teeth shirts. So
yeah, I have the problem of like I don't want to wear this in public. I only done that once.
same.
Yeah,
I don't have one, but like
because
I would have the same issue.
it's a little bunny, and everyone's gonna go, what? Why is that guy wearing that?
Yeah,
Because those
they're not gonna understand the reference, or they're gonna
like
mix it up with some other bunny, and you're like,
yeah,
no,
yeah, like
no.
I'm okay with wearing this
Oh
because
yeah,
well. Burning Rose and all that. They think I'm probably crazy.
Yeah, sometimes I have an issue trying to wear my Ruby shirt that has Ruby with her scythe on it. Like, even though it's just a red silhouette, but you could obviously tell it's a girl in a skirt on the shirt. And I'm like, I don't want people to think I'm one of those people. They're like, he's one of those people that buys anime body pillows, isn't he? You know, I don't know. I just have like a lot of anxiety over stuff. Um, yeah, I just worry when I'm out in public. You okay?
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat and all that. Yeah.
Oh, it must look
Nor
small
Nor
on your
yeah.
on your.
Nora Valkyrie is life commented, I wore my Jean hoodie every day at school for 2 months. I didn't get that many questions. Really? Really?
Well, they're a
Okay.
girl, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like, to be honest, there's a reason why Ruby was laughing at John when it was revealed there was a bunny on it. It's like, John, who's always trying to be masculine, wearing a bunny hoodie.
Yeah, yeah. When they showed that, I honestly thought he was gonna say, well, when he brought up the word pumpkin Pete, that's instantly Pura, and that like just brings back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, also was like, how did he not hear about Pura if he bought the Pumpkin Pete's cereal hoodie, and she's on the box cover? But like that's just one plot hole I've always seen. I'm like, John, do you just not pay attention to like box cereal boxes? Like, I can understand that. Like, John could be one of those people that don't read cereal boxes while they eat their breakfast. Like, there's those who do and those who don't. So
Yeah. All right.
Nora
So.
Valkyrie is oh sorry Nora
Go ahead.
Valkyrie is life also said like the Boop acoustic also sound like they didn't change much of the vocals, which is something that did cross my mind. Like, a lot of me thought like they used some of the original recording.
When it comes to like making music, you don't just record. You don't just while the music's playing. You don't just record at the same time. You usually play the music for. You record the music and then
Mm.
you record the vocals after, so that they could be separate files. And that's probably they use the vocal files for the for the acoustic.
Yeah, I think they were trying to say for like the original version of Boop that came out in Volume 2, they used some of the same vocal file from that for certain parts of the song, and then for other parts where like it sounded more a cappella, I think that was new recording for Volume 4.
Probably, yeah.
Or at least it very much sounded that way, and that's kind of what they were pointing out.
Yeah. So let's now I gotta bring this up for the soundtrack. This one has been talked a lot. Bumblebee.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Bumblebee. A lot of people are just there's back and forth arguing about the song
Yeah.
because people think it's shit because it's all about the shipping, and people are saying it's all about
The
the
bike.
bike, the bike,
I'm
or the
like,
actual ship.
I'm more on I don't think there's any way this song is about a bike. But I mean, it's like, hey, if you want to think it's about a bike, be my guest. But I'm pretty sure this is the ship. But like, I'm one of those people that are like, hey, like, don't trash on other people's ships, but also like don't fight over ships. And like, ships for me should just be more like a bonus thing when it comes to enjoyment of a show. Like, oh, you ship Arcos, that's great. Oh, Arcos became canon even though it was for a very short while. Congratulations. Like, you get to enjoy that. But like, when it comes to like people who ship Black Sun and then Bumblebee, it's like, guys, please don't fight if one or the other becomes canon at any point in the show. And who says both ships can't be canon at some point? Like, people break up sometimes,
I
but
mean, if both ships are indeed Black Sun is definitely
closer.
a closer possibility
Yeah.
than Bumblebee. But if Bumblebee is
Mhm.
is turns out to be canon, I want to see how they're gonna work with that. Like they're gonna have it fight them. They're gonna fight.
Yeah, no, there's definitely like Blake and Yang definitely have to like heal their relationship as friends after what
Yes.
happened at the end of Volume 3.
Oh yeah, she
And
was mad.
oh yeah, anyone would be mad. And uh I think as Aaron and I always put it, we think Black Sun will become canon at some point, but we don't think that'll be like the end game ship for Blake. We think that something might happen between Sun and Blake, whether someone dies or like something happens where they just decide to break it off, and then like Yang and Blake might be like the ship that's at the end of the series.
Well, we won't know until Volume 5 comes out.
Yeah, we won't know when like the show's over really, because like everyone's always gonna be like next volume, next volume. I mean, as an Arco shipper, I was like that. Next volume. But also, like, no one should like pressure the creators to like make anything canon. You know, it's like we got fan fiction.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, we do definitely. I got mine too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Verif had a very good comment. He said, "I think Bumblebee is basically Volume 4's version of Boop. It wasn't in the volume and is there for future reference." So yeah, I think that's true. Kind of like Boop and Dream Come True were kind of both the fan servicey songs of Volume 2, but that's kind of how I felt with Bumblebee.
Could
Was
be, yeah.
it was supposed to be the fun, happy love song, but then we also have like Morning Follows Night, which is kind of like the Black Sun song. So it's like, hey guys, no matter which side of the fence you're on, you both have a song you can enjoy. Yeah, and Metabi says, I stay out of shipping wars and see what happens in the show. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
While I do approve of some of the theoretic ships
Mm-hmm.
and the ones that are most likely to happen, I stay out of the arguments and the shipping wars that's been going on. I just watch, and while they pray at each other.
Yeah, if anything, when I sadly accidentally jumped into a shipping war last night. Like, but it was more of like in the defense of a ship than anything. It was like, yo, man, like let this person be. Who cares if they like this ship? Don't make them feel like a bad person for
Care to tell
liking
which one?
Bumblebee. Yeah, it was about Bumblebee.
Okay, of
so
course.
so like someone posted like a it was a meme, but it was like this is bad timing to post this meme. But it was like someone's like, oh gross, I stepped in trash, and they shows the bottom of their foot and it says Bumblebee, and someone like in the comment was like, haha, this is funny, but I still ship it. And then like the person who posted the picture replied being like, how could you ship it? And like they just totally attacked the person in the comments. I'm like, hey, how about we don't fight about this, but also I'm gonna defend Bumblebee a little bit, but also like just let people ship, yo. Like don't like trash on someone for shipping it. But like funny meme, but yeah, I just felt I was kind of just trying to jump to someone's defense more than anything. But which ships do you ship out of curiosity?
Um, oh, that I would approve,
Yeah.
and like,
Or are there any ships
that's a
that you
tough. Well,
like?
Renora, of course, because that's definitely happening.
Yeah.
Arcos.
Arcos.
And after Arcos, um, ba I was in my perspective,
Hmm.
um, what could be a possibility, but could not at the same time was Lancaster.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah,
That
that I said that before, and I got the same response. Watch the chat just go, no.
no, no, like that was not like a ooh, like no, it was more like a yeah, no, I know where you get that from cuz Lancaster was something I shipped for like a few episodes when Ruby was brand new. But then once like John walks away and you see Pyrrha in the background, you're like, "Who's this?" And then you see Pyrrha's and John's first interaction. It's like, Lancaster, what?
Yeah, so yeah, while it's not a while it's not a possibility, it could get there if the writers decide to.
Oh yeah, I like the possibility is
Yeah.
always there. Although as like a hardcore Arcos fan, if John ever gets with anyone, I'd say it's too soon to move on from Pyrrha. He could be like 80 years old on his deathbed and finally found a second love. I'm like, no, John, it's too soon to move on from Pyrrha.
Was that a comment?
Yeah. Oh no, that was
Oh,
my
okay.
my own opinion. But there
Oh,
are
okay.
two comments, a few that I saw. Like, so Nora Valkyrie is life is saying, I don't ever trash on any other ships, even if I do ship support Renora. So like, if someone ships Nora with someone else or ships Ren with someone else, she's not gonna like trash on it, which is appropriate. Like, that's good job. You're a good fan. And then Verif said, I found myself wanting to defend ships that I don't ship just to try to lessen the severity of the conversation, which is also another good thing. Like, fans, we should be more friendly to each other, you know?
Absolutely, yes. And yeah, so with the other ships, um, I'm I'm gonna say this, because I never said it when I before, but I support White Rose too.
Oh, yeah, yeah, White Rose is a fun one. White Rose was something that I was like, okay, I could see the possibility, but I would like to see some character development between them before, like, anything happens. And now I think it's at the point where it's like, if Weiss and Ruby like just became a thing like at the beginning of Volume 5 when they reconnect, I wouldn't mind because like Weiss has had the character development that I would have wanted her to have before they ever did, if it ever were to become canon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
They're like in the ideal shipping state for me right now. Like, if they were like, I don't know, like, is it weird that I think about characters like emotional well-being? Like, I'm like, now's not the right time for so and so to be in a relationship. They need to learn some things first, or like they need to have some self-confidence, or you that's kind of how I was like, Ruby, yeah, she's probably fine being in a relationship, but something tells me she's more interested in shooting Grim. And then Weiss was like, Weiss needs to learn some manners, and then you learn more of her backstory with Jack and see her grow up as a person. And you're like, hey, Weiss is actually really awesome.
So I got one more that I would have approved, but it kind of fell apart in Volume 3.
Was it Nuts and Bolts?
Damn it.
I'm like, fell apart? Do you mean Penny?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
So
I,
sad.
I found that shipping very interesting, but I would approve it if it would have happened.
Yeah, yeah, and like I said earlier, like ships should just be like sprinkles on a cake. Like, if it happens, awesome. If it doesn't, you can still enjoy them.
Yeah, ever since the Rooster Teeth announced they would be implementing LGBT, what's the word? Uh,
LGBT characters.
LGBT characters into the show,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like the possibility of any of these shifts of happening, but based on what we've been seeing in Volume 4, some are out or near there, and some are close to the possibilities.
Yeah. Uh. So like, do you know when they said that? Because like I keep hearing it, and I know it was like at a convention or RTX, but
Honestly,
I
I have
never.
not. I read an article. It was like an article
Okay,
that I
because I
read. It
didn't
was
know
on
if it was
Twitter.
said when Monty was around. Because I remember a lot of people saying Monty himself was the one that said it, and then
Yeah, I
other
think
stuff
it's
like.
yeah.
But all I keep seeing is like he says, she says stuff. Because
LGBT
I know a lot of
article.
people like uh, once Monty left, like a lot of people had their hopes shot down. They're like, I don't think Miles and Carrie would do it. Not That's not me saying it, but that's what I read, and I was like, oh, I mean, I would think they would, and they would honor what Monty would want, and I do think representation is important. But like Blake is like the perfect example for that, because like her storyline totally could be aligns with like social justice stuff or like social issues, so you could take it as like with race or with um, sexual orientation. It both lines up pretty well, and
Yes. So I
So
think it was 2014. It was Monty, and he
yeah.
stated this on AfterBuzz. With
Okay.
yeah, this it says that characters who are not heterosexual may be among the cast, but will not be unveiled until their sexuality can present itself in a comfortable and natural way.
Yeah.
It's a long one. I'm not gonna read the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's very long. So yeah, and like again, like Aaron said this many times. She's like, right now the characters are too busy saving the world to like worry about romance. And it's like really because like Volume 4 was very much transition, and we don't know exactly what's going to be in Volume 5. It's like it's going to be a while before we see anything, and like really, if anything's going to become canon in Volume 5, I really think it's just going to be Black Sun. So, because like that's the closest. Like one, Blake and Sun are in the least amount of conflict right now, and seem to have the most downtime, especially since Sun is recovering. So, I'm like, I think that's the only two characters I see having time to like actually make a romantic, uh, rom- I can't word all of a sudden. Romance.
Take your time. Take
Like
your
have
time.
some romance. It's like David's having a stroke, live. But
Oh.
yeah, and Nora Valkyrie's life said she just listened to the I May Fall remix again and it's starting to grow on her. I think new music always takes a while to like get used to and like officially like. So
Farah said, I think Miles and Carrie would not shy away from the LGBTQ thing. Yeah,
yeah,
I
because
think it's possible.
I think I read something where like Carrie identified as bi. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong on that. I remember reading something like that, and then like
Wait, what?
I think, and this was like many years ago when I read it, and I might be wrong or be mistaking it with Carrie instead of someone else at Rooster Teeth, but that like Carrie once said he identified it as bisexual.
Oh, him. So he's identifying himself.
Like yeah, like that's what he identified himself. But I might be mixing him up with someone else at Rooster Teeth. And I know Aaron Zek is bi as well, and Miles and her dated for a while.
Wait, she is? I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that was the other thing I wanted to bring up was
Mind blown.
The newest episode of Always Open. It has Aaron. Okay, so the newest episode of Always Open has Samantha Ireland, Aaron Zek, Barbara, and Mika Burton. So that's also kind of a RWBY news, so to say, because we have 3 RWBY cast members in it, and I don't know if Mika has voiced anyone yet.
She hasn't.
Yeah, so like that's some RWBY news, but I believe she does talk about bisexuality a bit in that episode, or she has talked about it before.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I thought like when you mentioned Aaron was bisexual, I was thinking like she voices in RWBY, Meg Turney voiced in RWBY too, and she's bisexual too. That got me. So I was thinking like, oh my god. I thought Meg was the only bisexual woman who was voicing in RWBY, but now I know Aaron is too.
Yeah, yeah, and like a lot of the characters, like the main like Team RWBY, they're slightly based off of their voice actresses as well. From what I remember, Monty saying like he told like Lindsay like, oh, you know, you're just nice and bubbly and da da da. So like
Barbara's
RWBY,
like Yang
with the puns.
Herself with the puns. God.
Yeah, and then like Kara is kind of a bitch. is the wording Monty used and Kara used when he came up to her about it.
Yeah, and Blake with Aaron with Blake's like quiet and
more reserved.
More reserved, yeah.
But they're also very involved with like social issues as well. On their, at least Aaron Zek is on like social media and stuff, but she's also bisexual, which a lot of people like she kept hidden for a while, but then she came out with it, and so like Blake fighting with uh, like the faunus rights and stuff kind of aligns with that as well. So
Yeah. B Master 4, you really gotta start with that pun. You gotta start off. Ruby always starts off with a yang. That's kind of true.
yeah, I mean,
There's always a bang.
yeah. Okay. So Verif is asking, whose perspective do you think the song Bumblebee is from? I think it's from Yang's perspective,
It's definitely from Yang's perspective.
because Blake hides a lot. You know, like she has the bow. She's kind of like a ninja.
She creates clones of herself.
Yeah, she creates clones of herself to like run and hide away or like
Yeah,
take
she
hits
talked.
for her.
Yeah, yeah, she talked about that in Volume 2. Like it was Chapter 10, I think.
Like when they're at
When
Mount.
they were in Mount Glen. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, is it Glen? I was about to say Emerald. I'm like, I know it's Glen. Don't say Emerald. Um, but yeah, it. So there's a lot of stuff where like, oh yeah, I definitely think that's from Yang's perspective, and Yang's the bubbly, happy one, and that song's all bubbly and happy. I I think what was something happen?
No, I was wondering what that noise was. Like I'm hearing that's my AC.
Oh, okay. I was like, I
Like
have my fan on. If my
no,
mic's picking up on that, I'm sorry.
it's picking up a little bit, but isn't it's not too much. Yeah, I have that. I got like an attention thing, so it happens.
Oh yeah.
So you always see me like turning away.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
it happens. Like I look all over the place, and I have a hard time like looking straight at the camera when I need to talk
Oh,
to it. So. Hmm.
damn it, Beatmaster again. Really?
Oh
Stop it with the puns.
yeah. Beatmaster always puns. It's awesome.
Bad look.
Okay, so other
Yeah.
songs in the soundtrack. What have we not covered yet?
We haven't covered Let's Just Live, Home,
Oh,
um,
Lusus not
Lu
Nature.
Lucius Nature. I think that's what
How it's pronounced.
yeah, I'm also a part of another server and they pronounce it as like Lucius Nature.
Okay.
Yeah, that song's already been out since Grim Eclipse, but the way they had, like put the song into Volume 4 for like for the Nuclevi and the very beginning of Volume 4, Chapter 1, it just was scary.
Oh, oh yeah. Like I recognized the instrumentals. I'm like, I remember hearing this, and like, I couldn't pick up on like it was from Grim Eclipse, even though I have like 16, 18 hours clocked into that game. I was like, I can't pick up where that. I did pick it up from like episode chapter 1 of volume 4, and then I thought the vocals I heard from like the credits of volume 4, but did it was that during the credits of Grim Eclipse instead?
Yeah, it was during the credits of Grim Eclipse.
Okay, so I just mixed up what credits I was watching. But,
And it was like a more scary, dark instrumental version of that song.
yeah, Jeff Williams does a fantastic job of making songs like that. I mean, anything else you want? Sorry, I cut you off on it, but
No, 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 go ahead.
oh no! Like I said what I was gonna say. I was like, I need to let you finish what you were saying.
No, no, I think we're good. I was just talking about how it was just darker and like a darker scary version of the song.
Yeah, yeah. Which volume 3 was definitely other than When It Falls and what's the other one? I need to find it. I forgot the name, but I know what it is. But okay, it was like, oh, Divide, duh. Okay,
Ooh, Divide.
yeah, like Divide and When It Falls were like the two dark songs for Volume 3, and it was like, man, Volume 2 was so good with having like Sacrifice and Die, and like those songs like the hard rock, but also kind of darker songs. I was like,
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I like this song, Lucius
Not
Nature.
not right. Yeah, there you go.
That was like really good for that compared to those, and I was like, yes. I haven't listened to it all the way through though,
You know,
but
and I don't know if you mentioned it when you did your reaction to Chapter 1 of Volume 4, but when Salem entered, there was that, I think it was like a piano or a harp
oh yeah,
tune
yeah,
of Divide. Yeah.
yeah, I did notice that. And I do remember like saying that now that you brought it up, because I was like, I think I even put like a text edit on the screen for when that happened, which I've been lazy on like not putting text edits in my like red versus blue reactions lately, just because I've been behind and I'm like, I'm trying to push these out as fast as I can, which is just like, all right guys, we're getting pure reaction. I'm not gonna add like text animations.
Yeah, I only put text whenever I make like a dumb mistake.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If I make a mistake, it's like, guys, I know I said Caboose, but I meant Simmons. Like, it's like I've said the wrong name for a lot of stuff, like Ozpin.
You said the dumb one versus the smart one.
Yeah. Yeah, like I knew there was like a time, it was either in volume 3, it was definitely like a volume 3 reaction where like I said I called Ozpin by the wrong name. And everyone was like, don't you mean Ozpin? I'm like, oh yeah, I kept calling Ozpin Oobleck. And I remember, and like even like rewatching that, I was like, David, you're an idiot. Like, it's like, I know you're panicking in front of a camera, but really? Yeah, no, do you have any moments like that in your videos where like you just kind of have like a brain fart and like say the wrong words?
That's a good one. I don't think I did. Are we just talking just Ruby or
Like
overall?
like in any reaction video or any video.
Yes, Red versus Blue, season 15, episode 1, when the guy mentioned monster fighting girls, I said something else instead of Ruby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I put like a little close up of me with a text, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then I said it on camera, wait, I mean Ruby.
Yeah, you're like,
I think I
oh,
might have
the
said
Powerpuff Girls? Wait, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I said that was embarrassing. And I was also like vacationing at this house, and it was loud, and I was glad nobody else was in the house at the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Whenever I do reaction videos, I do not want anyone else at the house, just in case like if you get interrupted during a reaction video recording, then it's like, well, that's your recording. You can't do a take 2 for a reaction video.
Well, I always have a sign up in there that's just like do not disturb, just so that it would help.
Yeah, I should invest in one of those.
It's
But-
like it's not that expensive for one.
Yeah,
Just-
I could just grab a blank piece of paper and like tape it to my door. But
I used to do that too before I got the sign.
yeah, no, I just have really bad luck when I record stuff, and like that's kind of why I've been behind as well, because like I haven't seen the newest Ruby Chibi or the newest Red versus Blue episode, and it's because I haven't had like a good moment to record. So hopefully I will get to that, and I will be able to get them out sometime relatively soon. I still need to edit like my reactions for RVB 9 and 10, and I still need to make a thumbnail for RVB 8 and 7, and then like I think the newest Chibi, like Chibi 4.
GB4, yeah.
Yeah, I think Chibi 4 I still have to make it. No, Chibi 4 actually came out on time. I remembered. That's
Oh,
already
yeah,
out.
yeah.
So I'm caught up on Chibi reactions, other than having to record the one for
seen
tomorrow.
5?
Hmm?
You've seen 5 yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet. That's why I was saying like I haven't had a good moment to like record it, so I haven't seen it yet.
All right. So yeah, I just want to be sure I don't like accidentally spoil anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, someone, I don't know who it was on Twitter. They tagged me in a spoiler of when Velvet appeared.
Oh, that I talked to that guy. Me and
Kaito Dan.
me and
too.
Kaido Dan talked to this guy and said, "You better not do that again, or we're gonna come over there and we're gonna hurt you."
I'm like, thank you. I was like, wait, what are they talking about? And then I see Velvet. I'm like, dang it.
Oh man. Yeah, I was kind of also. Yeah, it was also because he also tagged Arnold too, and he hadn't seen the episode yet.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he said he did not see the tweets, so we saw his full blown reaction to Velvet.
You know, luckily, because I was so far behind on like recordings and stuff, I didn't see the episode where she appeared till like long after I forgot about the tweet. And I didn't remember it was spoiled for me till after I saw her. I'm like, Velvet! I'm like, wait, I had this spoiled for me. Why am I surprised? Velvet! So it was pretty funny, but that's the life of a reactioner, I guess. Is
Yeah, it
avoid
is.
spoilers.
Indeed.
Like I haven't been on Tumblr for like 2 or 3 months because I've been trying to avoid spoilers from a lot of stuff. I'm just like, I love this website, but I must refrain from it. So, um, yeah, there. That's just kind of how things go. I think
Absolutely.
someone spoiled something in volume 4 for me. I think something happened. I think it was like Crow. Oh no, people spoiled that Raven talked to Crow in chapter 3.
Oh man, really?
Yeah.
They really spoiled that?
Yeah, they spoiled that. Like it was like same day as the episode came out. I go onto Tumblr. First post I see is gifs of them having their conversation. I'm like, okay, time to log out. That's a spoiler, like right there. And I have Xkit that blocks spoilers, but people don't tag it all the time. So
I just if I can't see a latest episode of like Ruby or Chibi or Red
Mhm.
versus Blue, I just avoid Twitter overall until I actually go watch it. I just avoid it.
Yeah, after that, that's what I started doing because like sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you just jump onto social media till you like wake up more. And I just jumped onto Tumblr and it was like first post right there. I'm like,
Like
well,
mother.
yeah. It's like, well, I'm gonna see it later today. It'll be all right.
Oh.
It's like there, David. Just calm thyself. So yeah, I hate spoilers.
Same. Yeah, I hate spoilers
Like
too.
if Pyrrha or Penny got spoiled for me, I would have been so done. Yeah, and Metsubi's like, man, it must be so hard to avoid social media with all the spoilers. Yeah, you pretty much. It's really hard. I mean, for the most part, if you're like staying off Twitter or Tumblr or Facebook, I think it's pretty easy. But if someone tags you in it, then you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's kind of hard because I'm always on social media like whenever I'm like not doing anything or like I'm on break at work. I'm
Yeah,
always like scrolling,
you're like, what else am
and
I gonna do on break at work?
like, oh, hey, look at this. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it's yeah it that yeah it sucks.
Yeah,
Just
that
like
I got freaking spoiled from Ruby Volume 4. I forgot which chapter, but I got spoiled.
oh yeah.
Like I didn't have work at that time, but I was gone somewhere.
Do you know what the spoiler was by chance?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
He's just like, I blocked out that experience.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. It was the Nucleavy when they put the face there. So my reaction to that was not natural. I knew what was it
Oh,
gonna look like.
oh man, that stinks. Luckily, I think it was like right after I finished recording that reaction video was when I think I might have been tagged in the same tweet, and I just remember thinking like, thank goodness I just saw the episode before I gone to Twitter. But yeah, that really sucks, man.
That suck. Yeah.
Let's see. I just want to like double check with the volume soundtrack to see. Oh, Let's Just Live. You know, I mean, we haven't talked about that, but even though it's like the most listened song by the fandom, or at least part of it has been, what did you think about like the ending part to it, where it slowed down?
Oh, you mean like barely any music and it's just Casey just singing?
Yeah, and it's like referencing Pyrrha and
Oh,
Penny.
yeah, man. This song is basically just telling everybody that despite what we've all experienced, we all have to move forward.
Yeah,
What, regardless, it could even be a reference to like anybody who has lost somebody in their life.
you know, I really started thinking like for Like, sorry, I just saw a comment and that ruined my train of thought. But like, for like the Rooster Teeth staff and crew with like losing Monty, I think there was like a lot of heartfelt stuff because I bet they were really like even now they like with trying to move Ruby forward, a lot of them are really intimidated like live up to what he's done, and but they knew Monty would want them to continue it till it's finished. So
Yeah, that's what and then that's what they did, and I'm glad. Yeah.
yeah, like even after they like with the RT podcast, they didn't do a podcast for 1 week, but then they had it on the next week, and they said like we're doing it this week because if
Monty wouldn't have liked it.
yeah, Monty would have been upset if we had more than one podcast canceled. So, yeah, that song just like you could take it in a lot of different ways, but I think it's very nice and meaningful, like something for the fans to like kind of move forward with, and also kind of like talking about the characters are trying to move forward. And
Was the song you're trying to talk about is Let's Just Live? You're talking about
Let's
that?
Just Live.
Oh yeah, because we were on the part of like the podcast that Monty that about Monty and all that.
Oh
I was
yeah,
thinking
sorry,
of the
reeling
tribute
it.
video.
Oh yeah, the tribute video. That oh man,
I actually teared up for that because it was so freaking sad,
yeah,
especially with the music.
yeah. Gosh, I really have to put props to like who edited that video because they did that within like a day or two since Monty passed, and it was like really well done, and it was just yeah. Every now and then I still go back and watch it, and I'm just like still crying. But
Absolutely. So,
yeah. Oh, and Nora Valkyrie is life pointed out, and in Let's Just Live, they keep putting the keep moving forward, into like the references to keep moving forward. Monty's motto into the music, like they said, we must carry on, and
let's just. Arnold pointed out something. In the lyrics, 5 words in there in a sentence make up the acronym for Monty.
oh really? Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, if I ever looked at the lyrics on page instead of just listening, I would have cut that. Okay, it says, "Move onward, not there yet."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Yeah, because Verif pointed out an Easter egg, and then you started talking about it. That is, wow. Oh, and then it's in Ruby's speech as well. So thank you guys for pointing that out.
What she did? Oh, I gotta go look back on that too.
Yeah. So, all right. So VYTALCast is usually just an hour long. We're a little over that. Do you have any final thoughts you want to say before we end the stream?
RTX 2017. I would, while they said that it was possible that there was going to be like character shorts, even though we only got one from last year, I'm hoping that they'll announce like there's going to be one for the Team Ruby, and then like also Jean, Ren, and Nora. I almost said Pure.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Like,
there's always they'll always be Juniper. They will always be Juniper. Pyrrha will always be with them.
Yeah, I mean, if they could announce that, like character shorts for each character, over the course of like starting
the summer,
or the summer, or like starting September or October, then that would be great. That's what I would want for them to talk about, and also, maybe I highly doubt it, but like new out like an I don't know, like a new outfit for a character or something.
Oh, like announcing a new outfit. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, did anyone not get a new outfit other than like teachers or anything? Maybe. I mean, Crow technically had his outfit ruined.
Probably Oscar.
Oh yeah, Oscar. He could get something new too. But
Maybe
yeah,
maybe
I
the
really
villains,
hope
yeah.
that the character short they show at RTX is Yang, actually. Because I was listening to Armed and Ready, and it's just like, it'd be awesome if we got a character short seeing her like being back and at it in fighting, and just kind of
Yes.
put Yellow Trailer to shame. Like just have it
Yeah.
just be so amazing. Like,
It could be like her on Bumblebee on her way to Mistro. She counters all these grim or bad guys and like,
like
oh,
bandits,
you
yeah,
messed with the wrong girl.
yeah, or like even like just like wait till like volume 5 and have it be like the episode where she comes in and it's like her jumping in to save Ruby or something, and just have it be an action scene that just blows Yellow out of the water.
If
And
they play Friggin' I Burn, I wouldn't be surprised.
oh yeah, well I think like Armed and Ready would be really great
Or
too,
Armed and Ready, yeah.
because that's kind of like the I'm back song, like I'm back from the dead. And I just want like Yang to have like a huge fight scene. I just want it to be like at the level of like Crow fighting Tyrion, or the Emerald Forest fight. You know, that would be really great. But
Okay.
it would
Yeah.
be. But what you did say, like I would agree, it would be nice to have character shorts for all of them. But knowing animation team, and like they're working like super hard right now with like Summer of Animation, and just like I think they're already working on like volume 5 stuff, as well as like Camp and Red versus Blue at some points, and they had another, and like Funhouse's show.
Oh yeah, Funhouse's show, yeah.
Yeah, that show's pretty great.
Oh, so, you mean Sex Swing?
Yeah, Sex Swings. Yeah,
Oh man, I have not seen that yet, but I should see it. I should go watch it.
yeah. I think it's only like 6 episodes so far, but they announced that there will be more episodes sometime during the summer.
Yeah. So, you got any final thoughts to say before we go?
Nope, that was kind of it. So, thank you for joining us this week, and we'll have you on again some other time when hopefully Aaron's available.
Okay, no
So,
problem. Just message me and ask me and see if I'm available, and I will be there.
awesome. And also, like, thank you for like putting me in compilations and like making a spotlight for smaller reactors, or like any reactors to have like a spotlight, or like a place for them to get exposure from an audience that they normally wouldn't. So, because that really
Absolutely.
helped
Yeah.
my channel out a lot. I know.
I like making those videos. They're just they get a little harder, especially when it comes to like syncing the audio. But in the end, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, they're
Like,
amazing to watch.
yeah, like the toughest one was Yang versus Neo, because I was just trying to get just those scenes of the two characters and like cutting everything else.
oh
That
yeah,
one
because
was
it
hard.
cuts in between to other fights. Yeah.
Took me about like 5 hours just do all that, and with the crashes and all that.
Oh gosh, yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about like crashes during rendering and stuff. You're like,
Worth it
oops.
though. Worth
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And for anyone who's watching this and is not subscribed to the Modern Camera Guy, you totally should, because he has some awesome videos. So, like, you also take like there's like songs you like cut them
I
into
have
videos as well too, don't you?
yeah. Cut them into videos. Yeah. Like I put like instead of Armed and Ready in the credits of Volume 4, I put Let This Life Is Mine, because one, the entirety of the song, the length of it fits to the length of the credits, and two, it probably would have sounded a little better.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it is like a 5.5 minute long song.
Yeah. So if anybody here checks out my channel and wants to look at mainly Ruby stuff, I have a playlist on that channel that says my Ruby videos, and I got like over 200 videos up there. So
Oh,
go check
wow.
those out.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for watching.